This is a review of your drawing. Please make sure that you submit a PDF in the future for grading and not the Revit file. I'm just going to walk through a few of the things that I noticed though in your Revit file so that you have feedback and can move along from there. So the property line you have is present and it is the correct line type. However, you need to dimension everything, so you have to dimension the setbacks that are here, and then you're also going to want to dimension the property line itself and then the setbacks. And I would label each one of the setbacks in the dimension so that it says setback. So you can say setback and apply that. You can also double click on the dimension like you're going to change it, and then in the field below type setback and then say OK, so that we know that that is the setback. So everything has to be dimensioned, and I can see right here that this dimension is actually not correct, and neither is this dimension for the setback. So make sure that you go back to page 2 and page 3 of the instructions and check out the setback distances so you can get those correct. Additionally, this is supposed to be the building limit line. The building limit line is a hidden line. To draw a hidden line, you can go to the Annotate tab, use the Detail line, and then use Thin Lines, Hidden Lines, to draw that hidden line right here. Okay, so you're going to want to delete this and then redraw that hidden line. You also want to dimension this as well. So if I dimension what you had originally, this should be 100 feet by 85 feet, and as I said before, it's not the correct dimension, so you need to fix those dimensions. Other thing that you need to do is to draw the sidewalk. So if you offset like a distance of 1 inch from the property line, you can use detail lines to draft the sidewalk down here. The sidewalk is 60 inches by 60 inches. Look at the image on page 3 to get an idea of what that sidewalk should look like. Okay, so your image should look similar to that one. Other things that I see on here is it's not on a title block, so I can't comment on that, but you want to make sure that you look at the Universal Drafting Conventions so that you properly name this sheet and that you place it on a sheet. The other thing that I do see is that these text sizes are set at 1/4 inch. They should be at the same scale of the drawing, so these should be at 1/8 inch. If you don't have 1/8 inch available, you can edit the type and you can duplicate it and you can name this 1/8 inch, and then you can change the text size right here to 1/8 of an inch. So your text should always match your sheet size. Again, and then all labels should be written in caps. That's typical on an architectural drawing. So that's the feedback that I can give you. If you can make those corrections, and when you resubmit your final, your grade will improve in this area.